Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations and the Managing Director for BNI Arizona. And every single week, I come to you providing a weekly education nugget called Wisdom Wednesday that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's edition of Wisdom Wednesday. Happy brand new BNI year, everybody. I can't believe that we are already in the new year. Hopefully all of the new leadership teams are ramped up and ready to go for their very first meeting this week. Congratulations to everyone on a huge successful transition. So if you notice that there are names missing from your online roster, make sure that everyone has filled out and signed their leadership agreement that was sent from BNI Connect support. It was sent over the past couple weeks. If you need a new link, just let me know. So that is the reason why some people are missing from the chapter online rosters for all different leadership and support team roles. It could be that we're just missing that one signature to officially activate them on the website and access to their new role. So if you notice that, that is why. But I'm happy to resend out the link. I know that our BNI Connect support help is also resending everything out to make sure that we get everyone up and running for their new roles. Also, just to let you guys know, I've received a lot of messages today about the cross-chapter feature. So just to let you know, the cross-chapter feature with submitting cross-chapter referrals, thank you for closed business, one-to-ones, that feature is currently down. BNI Connect support is working really hard to get it back up. There was a glitch in the system earlier this week and it's down so that way they can fix it. So it will be back up and running very shortly. We also have our end of the year celebration coming up in just a couple weeks, guys. So make sure to go to BNI Arizona calendar, sign up. This is literally going to be the biggest networking event of the year. It's going to be phenomenal. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have over 200 BNI members at this event, really to celebrate the whole last year, all of the successes that we've had, all of the hard work that you guys have been putting in to help create more success for yourself and your chapter. So we want to celebrate you and your chapters at this end of the year celebration. And we have our national director, Dr. Lisa Renz of the BNI USA, coming to celebrate with us as well, because you know, BNI Arizona is one of the best. So she's coming to help celebrate with us, because we are one of the top regions in the entire U.S. So come celebrate with us. Happy to have you. She's also going to be joining us for the end of the year happy hour as well. So I did include the links for both events in the Power of One email that I sent out on Monday. There is a lot of resources in that Power of One email, guys. So not only does it have the Power of One, it also has the hidden element video links again. I also included all of the support team training links. So if you are in a support team, or maybe things shifted right towards the beginning of the year, maybe within the last week, hey, you know what? We've got the support team training video links in that Power of One email as well. Once you register to view the training, I will get notification to then send you the recap email and all the resources associated with your role, so that way you can really be set up for success in the new year. One of the things that we're going to be focusing on this year, guys, is we are going to be revamping our website, which I'm so excited about. So not the BNI Connect side, but our public BNI Arizona website. And one of the things that we want to do is highlight all of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask that if you guys have some amazing pictures from your chapter meetings, or even videos that you've created, maybe from events that you've done, or videos that you've shared in your chapter meetings. I know that I was at Scottsdale Executives just yesterday, and they played an amazing video in the beginning of their meeting to really introduce the chapter. I would love that video to share on the BNI Arizona website as well. So if you have some videos or pictures that you're like, oh, this is an amazing video, or these are amazing pictures that really highlight and showcase our chapter, send them my way. I'm going to be creating a whole album of chapter pictures and videos, so that way we can really highlight you guys on our website and on social media instead of just the like regular pictures of random people. We want to showcase our members and really highlight all of you in our BNI Arizona region. So make sure to send them on over. So my topic today, guys, is all around goals. Now that we are in the brand new BNI year, there are multiple levels of goals. There are chapter related goals, and then there are two types of member related goals. There's participation goals and profitability goals. So starting the new year, it would be amazing to set your own new goals. One of the goals around the participation side, maybe review the power of one. Are there areas that you could improve on? That would be an initial great participation goal. The cool thing about the power of one is that everybody can be in the green, and it's a simple process to get there. It just takes consistency. So if there's an area that maybe you're like, oh man, I'm really bad at this, or really bad at, maybe it's just you're really bad at entering in the information. That I would say is probably a majority of people is that they just don't remember to enter it in. They're doing the activity, but they're not logging the information. One of the best things of why we should be logging the information is that way, so when either myself, your director, or even your leadership teams are reviewing the activity, we can make sure that you're getting a great return on your investment. If we see someone at the bottom of the power of one, that could mean, one, that you don't know how to enter the stuff or can't remember to enter in the stuff, or two, that maybe we need to reach out and coach you guys a little bit more on how you can maximize your membership within BNI. So using that power of one to set participation goals would be huge. Now on the profitability goal side, I would look to see how many referrals you received over this past year and set a goal on how many referrals you want to receive over the next year. And look at ways of how you can make that happen. Because if you are noticing maybe you haven't received as many referrals as you wanted to over the last year, what are some activities that you could do to help improve that over the next year? It could be to have more one-to-ones. And if you're thinking, well, I already have a lot of one-to-ones, well, maybe the content of that one-to-one needs to change. One of my favorite tools, and I know I've talked about this before in Wisdom Wednesday, is the Power One-to-One form. That Power One-to-One form goes through different strategic questions around target market, but then also ends with an action item. When we are in one-to-ones or even in power team meetings, we want to make sure that we are proactively looking for referrals for each other. And the more we can educate each other on how to do that, that's going to make things 100 times easier. So make sure that when you're wanting to receive more, one, we have to focus on giving more, but on the other end of that, we also have to make sure that we're educating the right things about our business. If people are confused about how to refer us or what to say or what to do with those referrals, then that's on us to be able to educate our members more of how they can pass referrals to us more and easier too. So we always want to come across on the education side. The one thing that we never, ever, ever want to do, guys, is one-to-ones and even in chapter meetings is result in selling to each other. So you never want to sell to your fellow BNI members. You don't want to sell to each other. You don't want to have a whole sales pitch in a one-to-one. If you start getting like on the wire about wanting to get more referrals, if you shift to the mindset of I need to sell to everyone in the room, that will not help. It will not help. It will drive more people away than bring more people to you. So coming across in an education mindset to educate your fellow members on who to look for, who to listen for, but also strategically partnering with your power team members. If your chapter isn't currently doing monthly power team meetings, I highly recommend to do it, to implement them. One of the biggest things that I taught in the trainings this year is different agendas that the members can use in their power team meetings. If you want to learn more about those power team agendas, hey, guess what? You have the video link for the Events, Growth, and Power Team training in the Power of One email. So you can go and watch any of those videos. But I would say that Power Team Support Team training video would be amazing to watch, especially if you are currently in a power team or want to create power teams. If your chapter doesn't already have power teams implemented, so no one from your chapter attended that training for the power teams, watch it. I highly encourage you to watch it because it has some great material on how to strategically get and pass more referrals between each other in a power team meeting. So there's some strategies around it without needing to sell to each other. The great thing with BNI is that as you build relationships, members are going to automatically use each other's businesses as they see fit. So that's why you don't have to sell to each other, because that business is going to happen organically. The whole strategy is to be able to reach those second, third, fourth tier referrals through your BNI connections, so that way you can gain ongoing referrals and focusing on ideal referral sources for you to be connected with as well. Because when we're not focusing on those individual referrals and we're focusing on those referral sources that have the same target market as us but don't overlap with us, but they see the same people, that's an amazing referral source. Then we're not just hunting for those individual referrals, we're farming and cultivating relationships with those referral sources. That way we can receive ongoing referrals, guys. That is the goal in BNI. So, new BNI year, let's set some new participation goals, some new profitability goals. I hope to see you all at the end of the year celebration. If you registered for the event but you did not receive a notification for the registration, it could mean that the payment didn't go through for the ticket. So if that's the case, just email me and I can check the information to make sure everything went through. If the link isn't working, let me know and I have a back way around that as well. So I'm happy to help support you guys as much as possible. Looking forward to seeing you all at the end of the year celebrations. We'll have all of the member of the year announcements at the end of the year celebration and all the chapter awards. We have some amazing winners this year, and I'm not going to tell you who they are. You're going to have to come and find out at the end of the year celebration. So, looking forward to seeing you guys there Friday, October 27th from 10 to noon at Orange Tree Golf Resort. And make sure to record one chapter education here for watching, guys. Make sure, remember, send me your pictures and videos. Looking forward to really ramping up our social media and our BNI Arizona website with all of our amazing member pictures instead of the automatic, like, Google pictures. Let's fill it with all of our amazing faces. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do also have the Leadership Roundtable today at 3:30. So if you're in the president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, or director role, I did send out an email with the Zoom link. Hope to see you guys in just a little bit at the Leadership Roundtable. I may even add in a support team roundtable if I get enough people that want to do a support team roundtable. I'm happy to start including that in once a month as well. So just let me know if you're interested and I'll create that too. So looking forward to an amazing year, guys. See you next week.